For more now on the implications of this controversy, I'm joined by former Congressman Chris Jacobs, a New York Republican who stood up for gun reform and then lost the support of his party and decided not to seek re-election. Congressman, thanks so much for being here. First of all, you have a very unique experience there in that you were largely attacked by members of your own party. Can you tell us what that was like for you?
10 days before the shooting in Uvalde was the mass shooting here at the supermarket in the city of Buffalo, where I'm from. And that really started me on my kind of situation with changing my position on assault weapons. And as you mentioned, soon after the mass shooting in Buffalo, where 10 people were gunned down by someone with a semi-automatic military-grade rifle, I came out saying that if a assault weapon ban vote came to the floor, I would vote for it. I did not think that would happen, but I would do that. And also I would support tangential reforms to assault weapons, one of them being a magazine limit. I don't think anybody needs to have a 50-round magazine. And also an age limit. You have to be 21 in New York State, or I think every state in the nation, to drink alcohol. I think it's highly reasonable to have a 21-year-old age requirement for such a lethal weapon as a semi-automatic. And as you mentioned, I quickly lost a lot of support from the Republican Party and was threatened with primaries, both from the Republican Party and the Conservative Party. And although I thought I could prevail, I thought it would be a very unproductive way of trying to be productive in terms of this discussion, in terms of common sense gun legislation. So I decided not to run for re-election.
And we do know that the Texas GOP censored Representative Gonzalez. You, of course, face those repercussions, as we've discussed. Occasionally members of Congress will defect from traditional party ideas, but this seems to be an issue where any kind of suggestion of reform or restriction within the Republican Party is going to come with some pretty substantial repercussions. Why is that?
It seems to be the age of this in both parties. And the person from your station I was talking to, and I have talked to many moderate Democrats on this issue, they have the similar situation with abortion. If they're not all in 100% abortion all the way up to conception, they are going to be ostracized. And we see that in the Congress. There's only one pro-life in the entire Congress, Democrat. So you will be ostracized in that party if you sway at all on that issue. This is not the way democracy, in my mind, should work, that you are ostracized if you go and have some independent thought on an issue. And Tony Gonzalez represents Uvalde. It represents those families who have suffered so. And I think that the Safer Communities Act, which he voted for, specifically dealt with issues pertaining to school safety, specifically dealt with issues pertaining to mental health. He was not where I was on the willingness to go for assault weapons ban. I thought he was very moderate. He was very conscious of his. I was disappointed. I wanted him to be with me, but he wouldn't be with me because he wasn't. He felt he had to be in sync to some extent with his district, which I respect. And I'm just shocked that this is happening. He doesn't deserve this, and it's bad for our party.
Given that rigidity from, as you point out, from either party, does that mean progress is impossible on these issues?
Well, we got to keep trying, but we are a very polarized nation, as you know, right now, and the Congress is representative of that. And unfortunately, we have things in play like social media that amplify, that benefit by the polarization. People get along, work together. That's really not as exciting and scintillating a story. We have to get beyond that as representatives, because we should be able to rise above that.
Former New York Congressman Chris Jacobs, thank you so much for your time.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.